folks, Dan Frio here, the rate update. Today is February 8th, 2021. Well, there's no economic news out today, but we have mortgage rates kind of spiking. So I'm going to explain why next, so don't go away. Okay, what I try to do on this channel is I try to not, just fearmonger or do whatever. I try to explain what's going on and then why it's going on. So it gives you the context of what's behind it other than just saying, hey, the world's ending. So today we see some things happening in the markets. I'll show you here in a second. But the biggest point I want to make is, why is this going on? So let's get to it right now. First thing is the headlines. January housing sentiment is the lowest since 2020. Well, heck, I don't blame everybody, because all the news hype, all the YouTube hype, all the social media hype, our houses are out of control. When rates hit 4%, the world's going to end. Well, we're trying to debunk that on this channel because we're trying to explain, yeah, housing prices might be going up, but so are rent. So what do you do? But only you guys can answer that question. But let's get into what's going on behind the scenes. So let's look at the economic calendar. Is there anything there that should be really pushing the market? What we have today, what's going on today, is the short-term or energy outlook. Well, that shouldn't really be affecting the markets. So what's going on in the MBS market? Well, we're down 22, pretty substantial move. Okay, so let me explain to you guys what's going on here. What I want to show you down here is right in this range here. And I always say, we don't focus on the 10-year treasuries or 2-year treasuries or whatever, because this doesn't serve any real purpose when it comes to mortgage rates, okay? However, this is a little crystal ball for us to say, hey, what's the economy look like in the future? What's the Federal Reserve doing? What's the monetary policy behind the scenes? Well, when we see the 10-year right here spike over 196. Now, guys, this is 1% higher than where we were just probably about 6 months ago. All right. When we hit this level, we go over 1.9. When we go over 2, oh boy. But what this is telling us is the Federal Reserve is basically in the backgrounds going to look at tightening more and more aggressively than anticipated. I'm still the proponent of, here's what my outlook it looks like, is the economy's going to start slowing, okay? Because we're getting the excess monies out of the system. Only history is going to show us this, but I'm going to keep continuing to go down this route and show you guys the facts behind the scenes. Now, if I'm wrong at some point, I'll be the first one to say, hey guys, I missed the boat on this, but here's what happened. Okay, so that's basically what's going on right now. The technicals, the 10-year treasury is spiking higher than anticipated. Thus, it's pulling monies from different bond areas. And one of the bond areas is the MBS market. If this is confusing, continue to watch my channel. You'll get it as you learn more and more about this stuff. Okay, so let's get on to the rest of the information though that I got. So we break this down. We see the MBS market is down 22. You can see that right here. What does this mean? Well, let me recap it real quick. The MBS market is what's called the mortgage-backed securities market. It's a bond that trades on Wall Street. This bond is the biggest component of your mortgage rate, the biggest element, okay? As this number here goes down, the number's a negative. That means rates are going up, okay? Just think of it that way. This is down, rates go up. The bigger this number goes down, the bigger the jump in rates. So now, where are rates for today? Well, let's go across the board here. So I explain this every day. So if you're confused, please watch some more of my videos and I go through and kind of teach you how to look across this. Okay, so we see here the 30-year fixed is coming in this morning. Now again, I'm going to recap. These are not my rates. Mortgage News Daily surveys lenders all over the country to figure out where rates are and where are they going. So this is what they compiled. So they came out this morning and said rates started the day at 3.87, up 2 basis points. And that's what this number means right here. 0.02 is 2 basis points. But again, what I want to highlight is down in this area here, 0.4 in points to get that rate. So it means you're having to pay money to get this rate. So rates are now 3.9 teetering 4. Some lenders are at 4. Okay, so don't freak out. The biggest component here is right here. This number's been in the twos for the last 2 or 3 years. Now we're in the threes. And again, another piece here, you're going to have to pay points to get that. So when you guys look at your rates and you call in, please be realistic with your number. If you're looking for a 30-year fixed in the twos, guys, it isn't there. Okay, we are now, this is the average. So the rate we get you might be a little bit higher than this, might be a little bit lower than this, and we'll explain why. Okay, when you call, because it might be your credit score, it might be your loan amount, it might be your property type. There's all kind of determinations on why that might be higher than it normally is. So then we get to the 30-year FHA, I'm going to say /VA, so government loans. You're looking at 3.5, steady, no change from yesterday, and no points. Doesn't cost you any points to get that. The 30-year jumbo is 3.43. Again, no points there and is up 1 basis point. The 5-year ARM is starting to trickle down a little bit, okay, because the short end of the yield curve is starting to drop a little bit. So that's good news. So now we're at 20 basis points differential between this and the 30-year fixed. So we're going to start looking, I said, when this variance starts to hit about 0.5%, we're going to start quoting. When we quote clients, you might want it, you might not, but at least we're going to come back and say, here's your option on an ARM. We usually look at 10-year ARMs. Why? Because most loans, the majority of loans, refinance, sell off, or do whatever between 7 and 9 years. So our reluctancy on the 5-year is, if it expires in 5 years, what's going to happen to those remaining 3, 4, 5 years after that for you? So we're trying to protect you guys in this scenario. That's what's going on right here. The trend on the MBSs is negative right now. That is not a good sign, and I'll start covering that as well. What's going on with the MBSs live? Let's click this. I know you can't see a lot of the red, but we are down 23. So that basically correlates with the Mortgage News Daily Report. All right, so that's it for right now in regards to where rates are going today and why. So if you'd like to find out more about me and my team, somebody's like, hey, Dan, you're creating an infomercial here. My apologies. So if you're looking to reach out to us, if you're looking to buy, refinance, remodel, debt consolidation, reverse loans, debt servicing loans, bank statement loans, and so forth, how do you reach us? Well, the easiest way to do this right up here. You can do one of 3 ways. 1, give us a call, 844-775-5626. 2, click the book meeting. We changed the name, I think. Book the meeting. What you're going to do is click it. It'll open up our calendar and give you the days and times we have available. Coordinate that with you. Then we'll make sure we call you or Zoom you on that day and time to answer any and all the questions that you have. Or what a lot of people are starting to do, they're like, dude, I just want to get this going. I don't want to shop around. I know you do that for us. So how do I do this? Well, click the Apply Now button. You're on your way. It's going to take you about 10 minutes. Once you're done, based on the questions that you answer, it's going to let you know what documents we need from you. You can upload those into a secure system. We'll review everything, give you a call, make sure we're in the same path there, and then we'll get your loan application going. So if you need any help, please reach out to us. Love to help. Thank you so much. We hit 20,000 subscribers late last night. I started getting a lot of texts and things from people. That's a milestone for us. So how we did that, only you guys helped. So you guys did it for us. So I provide the content, and I hope you enjoy it. So God bless, guys. Take care. I'll talk to you later this afternoon. Bye-bye.